Remote project management is the quiet superpower behind modern companies. If you've ever juggled moving parts, calmed an anxious stakeholder, or translated chaos into a clean roadmap, you already speak the language. The only question is whether you want to keep doing it from a cubicle or from wherever you work best. A remote project manager plans, sequences, and ships work across time zones. The job looks familiar: scope, timelines, budgets, risks, but the medium changes. There are no hallway updates or conference room whiteboards. Instead, clarity lives in documents, dashboards, and decision logs. It's the same craft, with a higher premium on written communication, asynchronous rituals, and clean handoffs. Done right, a distributed team can move faster than one that's co-located, because work never really sleeps. So why are remote PM roles in such demand? 3 reasons. First, companies want access to the best talent, not just the best talent within 30 kilometers. Second, distributed teams make it easier to ship around the clock. Handoffs from Lisbon to Lagos to Los Angeles keep momentum alive. Third, workers who can execute autonomously are retention gold. Organizations that master remote operations don't just cut office costs, they run more resilient programs. Let's talk money. In the U.S., remote PM salaries typically span the low 6 figures, with strong upside for complex portfolios and regulated industries. Entry-level or associate PMs often start in the high 70Ks to low 90Ks, while senior project and program managers regularly land between 120 and 180K plus. Industry matters. SaaS and fintech often pay above the median. Nonprofits and public sector lean steadier with benefits and security. Remote compensation still maps to value. If you can prove you consistently ship outcomes, geography matters less than impact. What actually gets you hired? Communication that leads to action. Think one-screen updates that move decisions forward: context, options, owners, dates. Methodology fluency helps. Scrum for iterative delivery, critical path for interdependencies, but dogma doesn't. You'll blend frameworks to fit the problem. Tooling is table stakes: Jira or Asana for work, Confluence or Notion for knowledge, Loom for fast context, and when projects touch go-to-market, enough Salesforce or HubSpot literacy to partner with revenue teams. The remote edge comes from process design, working agreements, response SLAs, and a simple cadence that keeps everyone aligned without meetings eating the calendar. If you want a target list of employers, start with companies that treat remote as a first-class citizen. Names like Automatic, GitLab, Zapier, Canonical, Atlassian, Wikimedia, Elastic, Dropbox, AHA, Doist, TopTal, and Red Hat post remote eligible project roles frequently. Always check the current policy on their careers page. Some firms flex between hybrid and fully remote over time. Pair that with a search on remote-friendly boards. And if you want a shortcut, HireBasis curates live remote project manager openings and lets you build a profile that emphasizes your skills, not just your keywords. Where you search is half the game. How you present yourself is the other half. Lead your resume bullets with outcomes. Reduce cycle time by 23% across 4 squads by standardizing grooming and WIP limits. Showcase remote fluency, time zone playbooks, decision logs, incident response trees. Include sanitized artifacts, a roadmap excerpt, a retro summary, a risk register snapshot to prove your operating system. On LinkedIn, make your headline specific: Remote Technical PM or Payments, SOC2, Jira, Sarsaciel, and comment thoughtfully on target companies' posts each week. DMs work when they're short, relevant, and focused on value. When interviews arrive, expect 3 patterns. First, post-mortem storytelling. Walk through a project that struggled and explain how you adjusted scope, risk, or resourcing. Second, time zone logistics. Describe your cadence and handoffs. Third, change control. Show how you handle scope creep without killing momentum. Bring crisp examples. Keep answers concrete. Bonus points: if you can reference skills assessments you've completed or share metrics dashboards you built. Is remote PM work for everyone? Not necessarily. The pros are real: larger opportunity sets, more deep work control, and career capital that travels. The trade-offs are real too: a communication tax, time zone friction, and the need for strong boundaries to prevent burnout. But for builders who enjoy designing systems that make other people's work easier, it's an incredibly satisfying path. The future tilts your way. Hybrid isn't going anywhere, but remote-first companies are still scaling. AI will make project managers faster, auto summaries, risk flags, backlog prompts, but it won't replace the human judgment needed to resolve ambiguity and keep stakeholders aligned. In a world of infinite tools, the rare skill is still coordination, getting the right people to do the right work at the right time. If you're ready to move, start today. Build a lean portfolio of artifacts. Validate your skills with a few targeted assessments. Then apply strategically, where remote isn't an afterthought, it's the default. Your next PM role might be one focused search away. And if you want a curated list without the noise, check live remote project manager roles on hire basis. Create your profile once, highlight your strongest skills, and let the quality of your execution do the talking.